Hey guys, this is Steven here. Today, I'm back with another Steven's vlog. Today is Sunday, April 19th, 2020. As you can see, I am not in my house. I'm here at ViaPort. Here at an empty ViaPort, where there is nobody here. The mall is closed, and we're gonna go explore. So come with me. Okay, so we are now out in front of the shoe department, and it's really a ghost town here. More of a ghost town than it ever is, because nobody really shops at this mall anymore, which is pretty sad because this mall used to be like big. Had a bunch of stores like Macy's, Sears, and Kmart. Well, now all three of those stores have closed, and I'm just surprised that the mall is even open because of how dead it is. Here's the walls to the aquarium. I can hear that something's going on in there. I don't know what I think maybe it's the generators still going, but when I looked inside the first time, the lights were all on. Everything was still on, but we're gonna dig in a little deeper. We're not gonna go inside, obviously, because we can't go inside, but we are just going to walk around the mall, see if anything interesting happens. Here's where Sears used to be. This is where Sears used to be. That's where you could enter from outside. There's another entrance around here from where you could go into Sears. Let's go check that out. There's where the old Sears auto place was. You can still see there's an exit sign right there. Pretty crazy. This is where the Sears auto place was. It's really hard to find a Sears these days because the company is going under. It's close to bankruptcy. But it's pretty interesting to see that some of the relics that used to be that were here before are still here. It's crazy. Here's another entrance where you could enter Sears, and here's the entrance sign of where you'd enter the Sears auto place. See, as you can see, it still says Sears right here. So that's crazy. This is another entrance to Sears. This location is permanently closed. If you need assistance, please visit the various Sears stores in our area. And then there's another Sears store thing. Pretty crazy. This is all just crazy to find stuff that used to be Sears and it's still here. Pretty crazy. Here's another Sears entrance. Another permanently closed sign. Is there anything still in there? Not that I can see. I can see an exit sign, but that's about it. Here's Via Entertainment, the entertainment complex here at ViaPort. And of course it's empty because you can't have anybody in here. It's really sad. This is all just sad. Yeah, it's closed, but it's like old and dilapidated. Over here is where a Macy's used to be. Now it's a state office. But if you come around, you can still see where a Macy's sign once stood. And a Macy's was here, but now it's a government office. This is just sad. I mean, even though the mall is closed, it's still sad to see an empty parking lot around here. But since the mall is closed, it is really just sad to just see an empty parking lot. Right here, this is where a Macy's sign once stood. You could even see the markings from when it was here. Here's some more markings of where a Macy's sign once stood. There was one here and one over there. Okay, so now I'm sitting outside where Macy's once was. You can see there's the entrance where it was, one of the entrances to get into Macy's. And while it's no longer Macy's, it's now a state office, you can clearly see that from the entrance, you could tell that it was a former department store, big box store. It's really amazing that, I mean, even though Macy's gone, still lives on as a state office. And while it doesn't look like your conventional state office, it's still an interesting site. There's another markings where Macy's sign once was. It's pretty crazy. Here's another entrance of Macy's that was once here. This is from the western side. As you can see, some cars here, but they're for the 99. But mostly another empty parking lot. Another entrance to the mall, theaters. Another entrance. Pretty cool. Over there is the food court. Over here, like a little cemetery. Yeah, it's like a little cemetery. No one can get in, but I don't think anybody would want to come in. Anyway, there's the entrance to the food court. And we have an American flag here set at half-mast. Or, I don't know what it's called, but it's lowered to just half. Here's the food court. You can see all the deflated bounce houses, an empty food court. Yeah. I think it's pretty amazing how amazing it is to see a mall that's like just standing but not operating, kind of like roller coasters, but with an actual building. See that it's still standing. I mean, of course it'd still be standing, but just empty. And normally it is always empty, but never empty like this. Here's one of the newest abandoned things to be at this mall, an abandoned Kmart. The Kmart here closed in early 2019, but the Kmart sign still stands. So does the garden shop. I'll take a walk down here. The garden shop sign also still stands, and if we take another walk around to the other side of the building, you'll still see the big Kmart sign around one of the entrances to the mall. But there's the garden shop. Take another walk around. And finally, here is the opening to the mall with still a big Kmart sign on it. Some old Kmart stuff still actually in the store. Pretty crazy. Here's a view of the mall from up here, on top of this hill. See the entrance over there. Just always thought that this was a nice view of the mall from up here. And I know I'm saying pretty crazy a lot, but I really think this is quite interesting to see the mall still standing here, even though that it's not open, to see everything that's still here and, you know, just to explore a little bit. It's pretty interesting. So that's it from me. So thank you guys so much for watching this third installment of Steven's vlog. Please don't forget to subscribe and punch the bell so you get notified about when I make my next video. If you have not already seen Ask Steven #1, parts 1 and 2 of top 30 Disney movies, I'll put links in the description to all 3 of those videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.